What's going on everybody? This is your host Manik back with yet another video. So the Nothing Phone 1 has a quite good primary back camera sensor. That is a Sony IMX766 at 50 megapixels. And the stock camera on this phone can take some seriously good images in good lighting conditions. But it tends to fall a bit apart in totally dark scenarios, whereas even the 2-year-old Pixel 4a takes better shots with its night sight mode. Overall, the primary camera on the Phone 1 can take some really good shots. But for those of you who prefer the more contrasty look, well, you can use a GCAM mod. And that's why I tried a few versions on my Phone 1, and in this video, I'll be sharing a quick guide on which version to use, how to install it, and also some camera samples to give you guys a quick idea about the difference it makes in the image quality. And before we get into all that, make sure to tap on that subscribe button to see more videos like this one. And in case you wish to watch this video in Hindi language, here is a card to the BitTech Hindi channel. Now we have a lot of GCAM versions to choose from, and I tried a few of them, but I did find this version 8.4 to be pretty stable, and I also observed that the shutter speed from GCAM is usually slow, which is not the case with this one, and it does perform quite well, though it takes a couple of seconds to process the image sometimes. To install this GCAM mod, first of all, download the application from the link in description area, and after that just click on it, hit the install button, and there you go. Now tap on the open button and it will ask you to give some permissions. So give all the necessary permissions, click OK, and now you have installed the GCAM mod on your Nothing Phone 1. Cool. Now let's have a look at the features here, and as expected we get all the features like night sight, portrait, and even the modes like panorama and photosphere are also working just fine. In the video mode we have things like slow motion and time lapse, and here I found that the slow motion mode crashes instantly on this version, which is a bummer. Moving further, you get a lot of control over things here like the white balance, and you can even use top shot, in which the camera will capture a short video of the moment along with the image. And for more control, you can go into more settings and tweak the camera as per your liking. And this is a big advantage of GCAM mod. Like, it gives you so much more control over the camera than the usual application. Anyways, now let's have a quick look at the samples, and right out of the box you can see that the GCAM mod takes some contrasty pictures with true to life colors, and the Nothing camera also takes some good images, but the image shot on GCAM just feels better overall. That can be seen even more clearly in the second image, where the Nothing camera captured darker colors, and the one shot on GCAM has more natural colors, though the image of Nothing camera is actually sharper than the GCAM mod. So it depends on whichever look you prefer. The dynamic range from both of these camera apps is quite good, but usually I've seen that the Nothing camera captures cooler images, and as you can see in these samples, and the GCAM mod takes some natural looking and warmer images, which are much closer to reality. The focus and edge detection is also a little better on the GCAM mod usually. In this image you can see the dynamic range of GCAM mod, as it was able to expose all of the leaves, even the corner ones, whereas the Nothing camera was unable to. Overall, the GCAM mod images are really good and will take your photography skills to the next level. I could see some similar output on the wide angle shot, though there wasn't a big difference in the output, but overall it depends on what you like. The selfies from GCAM mod are a lot sharper, even more than one would usually like, and one would prefer images from the Nothing camera app, as they look a bit more pleasing than the GCAM one. The shot on GCAM one looks over sharpened sometimes, but they are close to reality, which I was not able to accept. In dark scenarios, especially the GCAM mod makes some good difference, as it captures better colors and the details are much more too. And the same is visible in these image samples. Overall, you can see the effect the GCAM mod has on the output, and I would definitely recommend using a GCAM mod on the Phone 1 as compared to the stock camera app. So that's pretty much it for now, and if you do end up liking this video, make sure you press that like button and that bell icon if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.